This is Gary Freed. I am managing producer at Z-Axis Corporation. The following video was produced by Z-Axis back in June of 1988 for the Federal Aviation Administration. It is one in a series of informational videos produced by the FAA for the aviation community, and the second video dealing with runway incursions. Z-Axis provided the animated reconstructions of the various incidents, along with the video production and editing. This program is about 13 minutes long and deals with the problem of aircraft collisions with vehicles or other aircraft on the ground.
As the number of daily flights within the national airspace system continues to grow, airports around the country are experiencing increased congestion near runways and along taxiways and ramp areas. The increased traffic means that any aircraft on any given day has a greater potential for a runway incursion. That is, any occurrence at an airport involving an aircraft, vehicle, person, or object on the ground that creates a collision hazard or results in loss of separation with an aircraft taking off, intending to take off, landing, or intending to land. Everyone must work together to avoid runway incursions. Safe airport operations require a team effort from controllers who coordinate traffic activity, pilots who are responsible for the safety of their aircraft while moving to and from runways, and airport operators and ground support personnel who ensure that the airport's equipment and services are appropriate and are maintained and function properly. This team effort to date has been impressive. With over 200,000 operations daily at towered airports in the United States, there is, on the average, less than one runway incursion each day. But it doesn't take much to create an incident, a momentary lapse of concentration, a misunderstood message, a distraction. In fact, more runway incursions actually take place in clear weather and during periods of light to moderate traffic, at times when it's easy to let your guard down. Here's an example. It's early afternoon at a major airport. Flight 425 is landing on runway 18 right. The local controller instructs the aircraft,
Transcontinental 425, turn left at taxiway Echo. Hold short of runway 18 left.
The co-pilot, momentarily distracted while looking for the taxiway, replies,
Roger, Tower. Transcontinental 425, cross runway 18 left at taxiway Echo.
The controller does not recognize Flight 425's error, and seeing the aircraft slowly approach the intersection, believes the aircraft is going to hold short. Now he turns his attention to the next departure.
November 1234 cleared for takeoff, runway 18 left.
Meanwhile, the crew of Flight 425, thinking they are cleared to cross the runway, failed to scan for other aircraft. Such incidents most commonly result from errors involving the following factors: clearances, communications, ground navigation, and awareness. To avoid these errors, pilots should be familiar with the airport's layout before arrival. Knowing where you are on runways, taxiways, and ramp areas is critical. especially at larger airports with complex layouts. Stay alert. Understand the meaning of the various signs and markings. Make a mental note of the ones you should be looking for while taxiing. Consult airport diagrams before taxiing your aircraft. Ground support personnel also have an important role. Know the airport layout. Follow rules and procedures that apply to movement areas. Controllers also need to exercise positional awareness. Keep track of the traffic situation, as well as temporary constraints like closed runways or construction areas. Know where aircraft are positioned along runways and taxiways. Everyone should keep an eye out for traffic. Scanning is essential to prevent runway incursions. Controllers must scan the runways and approach paths. Be sure aircraft have been cleared and are maintaining appropriate separation. Be especially alert for aircraft moving near runway intersections. Pilots need to deliberately scan the approach paths and movement areas. Check on either side and ahead of your aircraft. Be particularly alert when about to enter or cross an active runway. For example, break the view into quadrants, scanning from either side of your position. Ground support personnel must also use scanning procedures. Make sure you scan whenever you are operating your vehicle. Proper communication procedures are essential for everyone. It is important that information be clear and understood. Use standard phraseology. Don't assume. If there is any doubt, seek clarification. Controllers use standard phraseology when issuing clearances and instructions.
Transcontinental 425, turn left at taxiway Echo. Hold short at runway 18 left.
Pilots, read back instructions, especially if there is any doubt. Ground support personnel, understand and follow proper radio communication procedures. Almost all runway incursions are caused by a break in the chain of events that links the controllers, pilots, and ground support personnel. Remember, such incidents most commonly result from errors involving the following factors: clearances, communications, ground navigation, and awareness. In the spirit of cooperation, the Federal Aviation Administration has established a team to review and recommend improvements in procedures, training, and technology designed to offer greater support to pilots, ground support personnel, and controllers in avoiding runway incursions. Here are some examples. Airport signs and markings are being standardized. Hold locations will be clearly marked and will look the same from airport to airport. Another concept being tested is the use of stop bars as a visual aid to prevent aircraft from entering an active runway under low visibility conditions. Another aid to positional awareness is the enhancement of taxiway center lines and lighting. Wig-wag lights located at intersection hold lines are being evaluated. Initially, these lights will be used primarily at night and during marginal weather conditions, drawing the pilot's attention to the runway entrance. Also underway is a program testing the effectiveness of land and hold short in-pavement marking lights. These lights would be placed at airports with intersecting runways, so pilots would know exactly where they must stop. ASD-3, Airport Surface Detection Equipment, is a new ground-based radar system. It will clearly show ground traffic on the controller's display. AMAS, the Airport Movement Area Safety System, is being tested at Pittsburgh International Airport. It is designed to serve as a second set of eyes to help the controller reduce the risk of runway incursions. When a runway incursion appears imminent or occurs, the system issues an audible alert and provides indications on the display to aid the controller in a rapid analysis of the situation. ASTA, Airport Surface Traffic Automation, will incorporate AMAS-like functions, as well as other information from surveillance, communications, and automation equipment that monitors aircraft and vehicles operating within the movement area. A lack of adequate situational awareness often contributes to runway incursions. For this reason, ASTA includes elements intended to improve situational awareness for both controllers and pilots. Runway status lights will allow the controller to know the exact position of taxiing aircraft. Mode S beacon surveillance and communications capability will be extended to the airport surface, and the information will be conveyed to the controller. Runway status lights, the display of surface traffic information in the cockpit, and direct cockpit alerts will aid the pilot. Finally, ASTA will support interactions among the various aircraft on the airport surface and on the approach path, and their interactions with air traffic control. These programs will offer new technology, which will help reduce runway incursions. However, everyone must continue to work together. Pilots and ground support personnel, know your position when moving on runways and taxiways. Review the airport layout. Know airport signs and markings. Be sure you understand your clearance. Do not accept it until you do. Scan for aircraft and vehicles. Pilots, remember to check for NOTAMs. Controllers, be aware of all aircraft and vehicles within the airport movement area. And everyone, practice effective communication procedures. Use standard phraseology. Be alert, not the cause of an accident. Remember, runway incursions are generally caused by human errors. Safe airport operations need everyone's cooperation. Working together, pilots, ground support personnel, and controllers can have a significant impact on reducing runway incursions.